Hello, my name is Karen, and on behalf of the Winter 2014 MSI 651 class, I'm presenting to you our findings from this term's project. And our topic is around the connectivity infrastructure in Sierra Leone. The agenda of this presentation. We're going to start off with the project background, a little bit about Sierra Leone, existing connectivity infrastructure in Sierra Leone, development of connectivity in terms of internet service providers, development of connectivity in terms of government and NGOs, barriers to improve connectivity in Sierra Leone, and then we're going to wrap it up with conclusions and some recommendations. Project background. So this project is a collaboration between University of Waterloo and NetHope. This is to research into the availability of connectivity as well as its infrastructure in Sierra Leone. The goal of this project is to explore the benefits and economical opportunities that improved connectivity will bring to Sierra Leone, as well as some challenges that we might face by going to Sierra Leone to help improve the connectivity. So a little bit about Sierra Leone. Besides all the information that you might be able to find on Wikipedia, we wanted to bring up some statistics that's especially relevant to the connectivity and the economic issues in Sierra Leone. So Sierra Leone is one of the least developed countries in the world with a GDP of US dollars 4.52 billion in 2013. Sierra Leone's economy was destroyed from the civil war, and massive infusion of external assistance is currently helping Sierra Leone to recover. So the economic growth has been robust for the past few years, and the GDP per capita has been increasing from 435 US dollars in 2009 to 720 in 2013, which is a great growth. So the Sierra Leone Civil War resulted in the destructions of 1,270 primary schools. And in 2001, 67% of all school-age children were out of school. The overall life expectancy is 48.4 years in Sierra Leone, which is very low. So let's dive into the existing connectivity in Sierra Leone. So there's actually a 1.6% penetration rate, which means only 1.6% of the population in Sierra Leone has internet access. There's a total of 74,000 internet users in Sierra Leone. Only 1% of the population has a personal computer, and only 2% of all university students that were computer literate. These numbers are definitely improving, but they're still alarmingly low numbers that definitely there are a lot of room for improvements to help improve the overall standard of living of people in Sierra Leone. Affordability of internet. So the chart on the side here summarizes the costs in US dollars per month for various speed of internet in Sierra Leone. One point that's worth taking note of is that the average Sierra Leone citizen only makes $1.25 per day, which makes the internet very, very expensive to the average citizens. Satellite internet is very, very costly, which is why Sierra Leone should look into other options like the ACE cable to provide more affordable internet for its citizens. The modem costs US $200 for residential users and $250 for business packages. A modem with wireless router costs US dollars $350, which is a lot of money as well. Again, going back to the average citizens making $1.25 per day. 90% of the telecom fixed lines are available in the capital Freetown and the rest in Bo and Kanema, which makes it very inaccessible to other towns outside of the capital of Sierra Leone. Development of connectivity in terms of internet service providers. So we chose 7 internet service providers to deep dive in our research, just so different NGOs and NetHope are more aware of the key players in this area in Sierra Leone. So we start off with Access Point Africa. It has past experience working with governments and NGOs. It also has a good network of technical partners, and we would recommend this company as a prospective partner for NetHope. Sierra Tel, so it is the biggest company that's part state-owned. It provides fixed line, fixed wireless, mobile, and international and internet services. African Information Technology Holdings has past experience working with governments and NGOs as well. It has a wide coverage area outside Freetown and a network of technical partners. So this will be helpful to develop areas outside of Freetown, which we presume is the areas that probably need the most help to develop. FGC Wireless. Research could not determine FCG Wireless's experience working with governments and NGOs and its partner networks. FGC Wireless has extended coverage area outside Freetown. IPTEL Sierra Com. Research could not determine IPTEL's experience working with governments and NGOs and its partners. However, it has extended coverage areas outside Freetown and plans for nationwide coverage as well. Multinet Group. Multinet has past experience working with governments and NGOs, and the company has wide coverage outside Freetown. Sierra Wi-Fi. There are lots of debates regarding this new player in Sierra Leone's ISP market. It seems that there is a great deal of support for Sierra Wi-Fi by local governments and politicians, but based on the team's research and analysis of the available information, it shows the instability of Sierra Wi-Fi in financial or technical aspects. So there's additional information in Exhibit 6 of our report, where you can find out more information about Sierra Wi-Fi. Development of connectivity in terms of government and NGOs. So ever since the end of the civil war in Sierra Leone, there are a lot of government bodies internationally and nationally, as well as NGOs that are trying to help them recover from the war. So in terms of governments, the government of Sierra Leone, as well as the National Telecommunications Commission, NatCom, our biggest supporter to help improve the connectivity in Sierra Leone. There are also World Bank, very involved with the ACE Cable project, United Nations, Islamic Development Bank, and the Export-Import Bank of China. So these are international bodies that have been very helpful to Sierra Leone in terms of financially helping them in their involvements in the ACE Cable project. NGOs. There are Center for Development and Peace Education, War Child, International Education and Resource Network, Council for Education in the Commonwealth, One World Link, One Village Partners. These are all NGOs that are somewhat trying to help with the connectivity in Sierra Leone for various reasons. Some of them is for education, some of them is for medical reasons, but their goal is to improve the standard of living of citizens in Sierra Leone, and to do that, one of the plan is definitely to help improve the connectivity in Sierra Leone. Possible barriers to improve connectivity in Sierra Leone. So there are infrastructural barriers, there are financial barriers, and there are also social barriers that will potentially hinder the improvement of connectivity in Sierra Leone. In terms of infrastructural barriers, there are concerns around electrical supply as well as the limited bandwidth in Sierra Leone. In terms of financial barriers, there's the budget for connectivity. Even though there are budgeted, there's also a lot of different priorities in Sierra Leone in terms of how to spend their limited money to improve the lives of the citizens. So there is healthcare, there's also education. So sometimes, even though there's budget allocated for connectivity, they might still not be able to actually pump money into the actual projects for connectivity. In terms of social barriers, computer and internet literacy is a problem. As we mentioned earlier, there's only 2% of university students that know how to use computer or internet. There's lack of skilled workers to develop the connectivity infrastructure in Sierra Leone. And also the enthusiasm about internet prevalence and awareness. People in the country are not necessarily aware of the opportunities and the benefits that improved connectivity will bring to the entire country, and how overall it will improve in the standard of living. So to close off and conclude our findings and our research, we wanted to point out the possible biggest risk in improving the connectivity is that there's the possible reinstatement by the government of Sierra Tel's monopoly on international access. So what that means is any NGOs, if they want to focus on improving the connectivity in the country, they will have to partner up with Sierra Tel. So it might be a lot more limited choice and limited strategy that NGOs can do to improve this aspect of the country. But overall, we do think that there are unlimited opportunities and benefits that improved connectivity infrastructure will bring to Sierra Leone. And it's definitely worth the effort for any NGOs and government body, international or national, to pursue and go down the route of helping the country to improve their connectivity so that everyone in the country can be more connected to the internet, more connected to the rest of the world, so that they become more aware and more educated, and their standard of living will naturally also improve. So that concludes our findings and our summary of the project. And for more information, definitely go to our report and read it into details. And thank you so much for your time, and hope you enjoyed our presentation.